Imagine stepping into the biggest moment of your life, carrying your family's legacy on your shoulders, only to be thrown into chaos with no real preparation. That's exactly what happened to Shedeur Sanders, and now the spotlight isn't just on him. It's burning straight through Cleveland Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. Today we're breaking down why Stefanski's handling of Sanders has fans and analysts shaking their heads in disbelief. A couple of days have passed since Shedeur Sanders made his NFL debut, and somehow, he's still the most talked-about player in the sports world. And honestly, who's surprised? The Cleveland Browns rookie quarterback doesn't just carry a last name, he carries the weight of an entire football dynasty as the son of Hall of Famer Deion Sanders. That level of attention isn't going anywhere as long as he's in this league. But the reality is tough. Sanders' debut wasn't just rough, it was heartbreaking for Browns fans and especially for his family. The former Colorado Buffaloes star was pushed into action early in the third quarter after Dillon Gabriel had to be evaluated for a concussion and couldn't return. At that moment, Cleveland was holding on to a 16-10 lead against the Baltimore Ravens. All they needed was stability. What they got was chaos. Sanders' entrance fired up the crowd, and when he hit his first two passes, it felt like the beginning of a magical moment. But then everything unraveled. He completed only 4 of 16 passes for 47 yards, threw 1 interception, and watched the Browns' lead slip away as they fell 23-16. And now, all fingers are pointing at Kevin Stefanski. After the game, players admitted something shocking. Shedeur Sanders had barely practiced with the starting unit. The pass he completed to Jerry Jeudy was reportedly the first ball he had thrown to him since the preseason. Hard to believe, right? Especially when you consider that Sanders had been the backup quarterback since week 6 and could have been called onto the field at any moment. And that moment came before he was truly ready. Criticism has exploded towards Stefanski, with many calling out his lack of attention and development for Sanders since drafting him. The Browns are coming off a 3-14 season, and this year seems to be following the same painful path. Stefanski may be a 2-time Coach of the Year, but those awards feel like they were earned a lifetime ago, with the last one in 2023. In the NFL, nothing stays sacred for long. Even ESPN's Stephen A. Smith didn't hold back on First Take. He blasted Stefanski for allowing Sanders to step into a real game looking completely unprepared. He said, "Where Kevin Stefanski loses me, you're a 2-time Coach of the Year. We know you can coach. We know you know what you're doing. So how does a quarterback go out there in a game like that and look so ill-prepared? Something's not right." And honestly, he's not wrong. The noise surrounding Stefanski isn't slowing down. In fact, it's growing louder. But now comes the real test. The Browns have a massive chance to fix this situation. With Dillon Gabriel unlikely to clear concussion protocol, Shedeur Sanders is expected to make his first official NFL start next week against the Raiders. This isn't just a game, it's a defining moment. For Sanders, it's a chance to show the world who he really is. And for Stefanski, it might be one of the last opportunities to prove he hasn't lost control of this team. So what happens now? Does Stefanski step up and finally prepare his rookie quarterback the way a franchise should? Or will this become another chapter in a season full of frustration? One thing's for sure, every eye in the football world will be locked on Cleveland next week. If you want more breaking down moments like this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for deeper NFL stories, and drop a comment telling me whether you think Stefanski deserves the heat he's getting.